This stitch was requested by Amy W. from our Ravelry group. If you would like to request a stitch, email questions@newstitchaday.com. How to knit the smock stitch. The smock stitch creates a raised diamond pattern that will give an interesting texture to designs like pullovers and bags. For this tutorial, you will need a set of knitting needles, a ball of yarn, and a cable needle or small double-pointed needle. For this pattern, you will need to know the following techniques: knit, purl, slip stitch. To begin this stitch, you must cast on in multiples of 6 plus 2. Row 1. Beginning on the wrong side of your fabric, purl 3. Then we'll begin our repeat by knitting 2. And we'll finish our repeat by purling 4. We'll continue our repeat until the last 3 stitches where you'll purl 3. Row 2. Begin by knitting 3. Then we'll begin our repeat by slipping 2 stitches off your main needle. And we'll finish our repeat by knitting 4. Okay, and continue repeating the slip 2 and knit 4 until the end of the row. Until you get to the last 3 stitches, and then you'll knit 3. Row 3. Begin by purling 3. Then we'll begin our repeat by slipping 2 off your main needle. And we'll continue by purling 4. And we'll continue repeating the slip 2 and purl 4 until the end of the row. And when you have 3 stitches left, you're going to purl 3. Row 4. Begin by knitting 1. Then we'll start our repeat by taking a cable needle and slipping 2 stitches off your main needle. Okay, and then we're going to keep the cable needle in back, and we're going to knit 1 off the main needle. Then we're going to knit the 2 stitches off of the cable needle. Okay, next we're going to take the cable needle again, and we're going to slip 1 stitch off of the main needle, and we're going to hold that in front. Then we're going to knit 2 off of the main needle, and then knit the 1 off of the cable needle. Okay, and then we will repeat that until the last stitch, and you'll knit 1. Row 5. Begin by purling 6. Then we'll continue our repeat by knitting 2. And we'll finish our repeat by purling 4. And continue your knit 2 and purl 4 until the last 6 stitches, and you'll purl 6. Row 6. Begin by knitting 6. Then we'll begin our repeat by slipping 2 stitches off the main needle. And we'll continue our repeat by knitting 4. So repeat the slip 2 and knit 4 until the last 6 stitches, and you'll knit 6. Row 7. Begin by purling 6. And we'll begin our repeat by slipping 2 off the main needle. And we'll continue by purling 4. So continue repeating the slip 2 and purl 4 until the last 6 stitches, and you'll purl 6. Row 8. Begin by knitting 4. Next, we're going to take our cable needle and slip 2 stitches off the main needle, and we'll hold those behind your work. Then we're going to knit 1 off the main needle, and then knit the 2 stitches off of your cable needle. Okay, and we're going to keep your cable needle in your hand, and we're going to slip 1 stitch off the main needle and hold that in front, and then we're going to knit 2 stitches off the main needle, and then knit the stitch off of the cable needle. Okay, and we'll repeat those until the last 4 stitches, and we'll knit 4. Repeat rows 1 through 8 until you have reached your desired length. After a few repeats, your pattern should look like this. Did you know? Mohair is a silk-like fiber made from the Angora goat and is one of the oldest textile fibers in use. For more videos, visit www.newstitchaday.com.